USATF Throws Festival, but obviously one of the stars, royalty from Jamaica, returning to Tucson here at Drachman Stadium, the great Danniel Thomas-Dodd, getting 2 for the price of 1 on Thursday and Saturday. You are a woman of quality, but also quantity when an opportunity presents itself. So not just tonight, but the whole package. Some encouraging things. What do you take away from these 12 attempts?
I'm actually really happy with this, these past 2 competitions. You know, I've been working a lot on being consistent with my technique and competition rhythm. So this is my, I think, third competition of the season. So I'm really excited to get back into competing and getting into that competition rhythm. I had a couple throws today that, could have been a little bit better. But I just have to take away the positives. I'm healthy. I'm walking away from the competition healthy, and, just trying to get back into my competition rhythm.
The fact that Tucson has really not only celebrated, I mean, it's called the USATF Throws Festival, right? But celebrated you women. Like I just said to Maggie, right?
Yes.
Multiple years now.
Yes.
You're closing down the show, and this was the busiest schedule ever for the meet because they had every horizontal jumping event for the first time. So 16 events.
Yes.
And you and Maggie and all these other amazing women are the marquee event. The grand finale. How much does that mean, just in terms of that stage, that platform that you rightfully deserve?
It feels awesome. It's always interesting that, all these new competitions are coming on in the scene, with that get the opportunity to a lot of the runners and stuff like that. So to come out here with the Tucson Elite, where you have a competition where it's kind of geared mostly towards field events, and for us as the women's shot putter to close off the show, I think it's really awesome, because then we get all the attention. Everyone kind of just, they're done with their competition, sit down and watch us. So it feels really good to get all that attention.
So since I had the blessing of coming back from Des Moines and seeing Rajendra and obviously all the people, I'm I have to talk to Danniel because I want to. Are you excited about would you be interested in getting in this what Ryan has cultivated with the women, just kind of a spin on the old record type of thing?
Yeah. I think it's awesome. I think it's good for our event. With all the track events getting opportunity to do other stuff outside of the regular track schedule and stuff like that. So I think it's awesome for the sport. It kind of shines light on the shot put in specific, and it kind of gives us a different spin on everything and a different concept and everything, and makes it a little bit more fun and a lot interesting for people to watch and want to get into and be a part of. I think it's awesome, and I hope that if in the future I can be a part of it. I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, I'm not going to consider the competition complete if you're not part of it, because you need to be part of every, whether it's breakthrough, first time
historic,
ever, historic. You need to be part of all of them. Obviously, you and Maggie, among others, heading off to Poland. If you and I are having this conversation, Wednesday night or Thursday morning, before Tucson Elite, and then obviously now, just not only kind of reaffirmed, but also excited about now what you're able to build on going to Poland?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm just excited that I'm getting back into some competition rhythm. It's one thing to practice and have good practices, but it's being able to make that transfer over to competitions. And so these 2 meets was just mostly focusing on that and being consistent with my movements and getting things right. And I feel like today I have had some good breakthroughs, so I'm just kind of looking forward to bringing that throughout the rest of the season.
Fantastic. Always a blessing, always a pleasure and a privilege to be able to watch you compete. And like I said, when we get the first group of women together under the new Ryan Krauser elimination type format, I want to see you holding that championship belt for the first time.
That'll be awesome.
Congratulations.
I'm looking forward. Thank you.